Have you ever had your car refuse to start on cold winter mornings? Or when you go to use your windshield wiper blades, all you get is a blurry smear? Hi, I'm Khalid.
And I'm Mario.
And we're from Perris Auto Repair Center. And we're going to go over 10 simple things that you can look for to get your car ready for the winter season. Cold weather can be really tough on batteries. We do a battery test on every visit just to make sure your battery is good. Sometimes the battery will start your vehicle and doesn't seem like it's weak, but the battery test will confirm if the battery is good or not. So hook up our battery tester, input the cold cranking amps that your battery is rated at, and then we run the test. And this battery tested good. When winter comes, there's a few things that happen to your tires as well. Tire pressure can go a little lower. There's a little bit less heat, so that shrinks down the air, so tire pressure can go low. You want to check that. You want to definitely check your tire wear, because if it gets too low, all these lines are designed to route water off, so it has constant grip. So you want to make sure you have good life. And if you look here, you can see tires have wear bars. So you don't want to wait till that point to replace tires. You want to replace them at the right time, and you want to make sure you have good life, especially in winter. You don't want to slide out, lose control, or have a flat, be stuck on the side of the road somewhere during that time. Washer fluid and wiper blades. So with the wiper blades, you just want to inspect it, make sure they're not dry and cracked. Make sure when you're using them, they're not streaking. And then with your windshield washer fluid, the reservoir is typically in the engine compartment. You want to make sure it's full, so that way if you do get mud or anything that can restrict your vision on the windshield, you can spray it and then wash it off. Now this is a winter thing, but this is a basically all year round thing as well. You want to keep an eye on your fluids. You want to check your engine oil, make sure it stays full, cause breakdowns, damage your engine. You want to make sure your vehicle's full of coolant. Obviously it can cause overheating issues, but it also cause your heater not to work, and you don't want to be stuck somewhere and it's in a cold winter or rainy day. So checking coolant and antifreeze. Coolant and antifreeze are really the same thing. So when you check your coolant or antifreeze, you want to make sure that your engine's cold. You don't want it to be hot because it will build up pressure, and then if you open the cap, you could burn yourself, which is dangerous. So you want to make sure it's cool, there's no pressure in the system. Open the cap, and you want the coolant level to be basically at the top of the radiator cap or expansion tank, whatever kind of system you have. Also, you have an overflow tank or reservoir that holds extra antifreeze, which you want to make sure that one's full as well. You want to make sure your coolant's full, because if your coolant system is low, not only will your car overheat, but your heater won't work properly, which is what you want in the cold winter months. Another important thing to check during winter is your belts and hoses. Rubber can get hard over time. We recommend doing hoses every 7 years just because they can rupture. It's a random thing that can happen. Same thing with belts. Belts are rubber. Over time, they wear, kind of like a tread life in tires. They can crack, snap, they can make squealing noises. Winter can the heating and cooling cycles can damage rubber. So cabin filters and air filters, they're not really necessarily winter only item, but something you want to make sure you're on top of all the time. This is your air filter. Obviously, this filters the air going into your engine to make sure that it lasts long, doesn't wear out prematurely. And the cabin filter is the filter that filters the air going into the vehicle. So when you have your AC on and your heater on, and make sure there's no debris or dust going into the vents and blowing into your face. You don't want to be breathing that stuff in. Suspension is another important component. Again, it's like an all year round thing, but anytime we do an inspection, we check all these things. Suspension, you want to make sure it's nice and tight, because it can cause tire wear. Your vehicle will not be as stable. It can cause other damage. You get tire can pop off, and then a lot of things can happen. Your suspension is not tight and tread properly. Exterior lights. Now lights, obviously they're for you to be able to see when you're driving, but also for other people to see you. In the winter, the days are shorter. You know, the mornings are dark, the nights are sooner. So you want to make sure all your lights are working properly. Make sure everything's working right. You might need somebody to help you with the brake lights. Have somebody push the brake pedal while you're inspecting the rear tail lights, make sure they're all working right. But lights obviously are very critical, especially in the winter time when there's less daylight available. Another important thing to carry is a emergency kit. You can have jumper cables in here, you can have band-aids in here, water, a blanket. It's always good to have something for your emergency pack just in case. If you're not sure where to start, just come by Perris Auto Repair Center. We'll make sure we inspect your vehicle. Just honest and friendly service. Make sure your vehicle is winter ready. And remember, a little maintenance today will save you a breakdown tomorrow. This is Khalid.
This is Mario
From Perris Auto Repair Center.
Happy holidays.